Well, good evening there, and welcome to issue number 47. And this issue is all about the Taurus Pig. And as you can see on the page previous to this video, those are the dates you have to be to fall into this Eastern and Western combination. Okay, let's start right at the very beginning with the Taurian Pig. The Taurus is notoriously stubborn, maybe. Class is a bit stubborn as a child, but with the Pig, there's a need to get along, and there's a need to be feel secure. The Taurus likes to feel secure as well. So what we have here is the stubbornness sort of whittled away quite a bit, and we get a real gentle, easygoing soul here as a child. They will go into school, no qualms. They're not ones to cause any disruption whatsoever. They really do like solitude. They like peace and quiet, to be honest. And if they could just get through their lessons and their sports and their studies as quietly and without as much fuss as possible, then they will do that 100%. You know, they're not out there to cause any disturbances. In fact, they're quite in tune to their surroundings. So you know, they're very sensitive in a way. Whereas the Tauruses, yes, they can be tough, but there's a real sensitive soul here, and they've got a real sort of, you know, genuinely soft heart, and they do take criticism not that well. But then again, they won't want any sort of standoffs or any scenarios. They just want to get on with it and get through it. So they're quite sensitive to their class friends. Maybe if they're feeling a bit down, they will pick up on it, and they do their best to sort of like get them through in a nice, tranquil, easy going way. They get through the schooling. Let's get them into the teenage years. Same again. They will plod along nice and serenely, doing enough in studies. There isn't going to be anything that stands out and hits you here at all. But then again, there's going to be nothing the other way either, where they're going to be, you know, struggle at all with their learning. You know, they can do what they need to do. They get their homework done. They'll be decent for their parents, very decent. They'll be very well mannered, actually, with where their parents are concerned. Pigs do like manners. They enjoy, you know, saying the right words at the right times, and showing respect. So, you know, you're going to have no problems here. The Taurus Pig going on to further education, maybe not, because they know the value of money, and money breeds security. So that's what they look for. If they've come from a secure background, which no doubt they probably have, they will want to earn their own money, and they want to do it quick. They don't mind starting at the very bottom. In fact, they won't be jumping in at mid-management or anything like that. They'll start at the very bottom, and these guys are super savers. They are unreal and very good at it. And they will plod through year after year, just sitting on a little nest egg. They're not extravagant. They enjoy walking, cycling, playing music. They haven't got extravagant tastes, whereas the Pig sometimes can have a bit of a grandiose sort of taste, maybe a bit indulgent. The Taurian, nice and earthy, nice and balanced, it pulls that back in. So really is a great bond here, these two combinations in this one person. This really is something that it really helps. They complement each other. So you're going to get someone who's going to be simplistic, you know, as long as they're fed, watered, nourished in a serene way, plenty of peace and quiet, plenty of nice quiet walks, plenty of sort of solitude time, and they really, you know, they really will feel at ease with themselves. They don't like scenes. If they're going into work and it's an unfriendly environment or a bitchy environment like on a factory floor, it won't do them too good. I can actually see them going into work with headphones on, if that was the case, just playing their music, keeping out of the way. they don't like that, and I can see them keeping well away from that. So they could be working absolutely anywhere, but normally you'll find them somewhere quite tranquil, somewhere where there aren't going to be scenes of sort of like competitiveness in a nasty way, call centres, stuff like that. I can't see it. But if they tried it, I don't think they would last long, and that they may get even ill with it because of their sensitivity. It's very possible. So they're going to be plodding through, and they're going to be really strong citizens, really good citizens, that, you know, they're not going to be looking towards anything underhand. They're very truthful. They're not blunt. They're not like the rooster blunt, who can sometimes hurt people's feelings without meaning to. They're not candid in that way, but they're very honest, and, you know, above all else, they're honest with themselves. They don't set themselves ridiculous goals. They will save a nice proportion of their money, and they know exactly where it's going each week. They're not, as I say, extravagant at all. It's not to say when you meet up with one of these that you won't be well looked after, because you too will have to be in a secure place, and together, you know, you can have a real lovely existence. You can go for that early retirement, you could go for that lovely country retreat that you might have always wanted, and live so happy with a lovely solid companion, and as I say, someone who's going to have a lot of depth to them, a lot of sensitivity. They are careful how they talk to people because they can get hurt. So you've got that lovely blend with this combination. So if we look at who they should be getting with, well, it has to be goats. Goats as well, serene, you know, beauty lovers. They really appreciate beauty, and so does this Taurus Pig. They will love the arts. They will love galleries, walking around galleries together, or walking around remote parts of maybe Scotland or the mountains, and just walking and taking it in. You know, these two don't have to say a lot. It's just that sensitivity between them and their awareness of what they're doing. So let's go with the Virgo, the Capricorn, the Piscean, and the Cancerian of the goat years. Very, very rewarding, that is. And also, if we look on the security side, then the rabbit steps up to play here and makes a fantastic companion for the pig. They can have many a night hidden away. They could be a couple of hermits, but they've got such a beautiful, serene atmosphere to bring up children. Fantastic parents they would make. Nice, cosy, serene, strong. The child would feel very, very at ease. So let's look for the rabbits, and especially the Virgos, the Capricorns, the Pisceans, and the Cancerians again. You know, you can't go wrong there. Nice and solid. If we look at the no-go situations, well, snake of any Western combination, no way. They just don't mix. The snake, in fact, eyes the pig up in quite an aggressive and quite an underhand way, which the pig, for all their sort of integrity, they're quite naive, and but there will be warning signs for the Taurus and the Taurus pig especially, when a snake might be sizing them up. So they will get out there quick sharp, and also it wouldn't do the snake much good anyway. You know, snake is lovely in its own way, but there would be no benefits here with these two. If we look on the health side, as I said, the Taurus pig is a plodder. It's very routine, and routine sometimes can be the undoing of this sign, with a bit of monotony. Well, as we're saying, the same foods, the same exact same, you know, diet, which we need a varied diet, and sometimes diabetes can come into play with this combination. Lack of sugars, because they may be anti-veg, or they may be, on the other hand, anti-meat, complete vegans, which is very possible. And also there's not a balanced diet here, so that's what really needs to be looked into, you know, to keep this Taurus Pig into you know, healthy old age, because they're strong, they've got a good constitution, but it's just that routine. If they can break out ever so slightly, you know, having varied meals would make a big difference to the well-being. And as I say, you've got a very happy, placid combination here, and a wonderful partner. Well, I hope you tune in for the next episode, and for now, it's goodbye. Thank you.